Hi, this is Jeannette McIntosh of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty. I love properties with land. Yes, most properties have land, but I'm talking about enough land where one feels like they can breathe. You're not looking at a neighbor's house. There's enough greenery around you that you feel the privacy. I lived in Alaska too many years. I like open space. So I love showing those houses. I love searching the databases, trying to find the right fit for customers who likes those kind of properties too. Usually these houses are on unincorporated land outside of a planned community. But every once in a while, I get a customer who wants a property with land, but they want it in a planned community with all of its amenities. Which is how I ended up in Sorrento. Sorrento is an unincorporated town that has a few planned communities. The people who live in Sorrento love the town. They know that to many it is considered just another small rural town. But to them, it is a retreat from all the traffic and stress of the big towns, but it is also close enough to the amenities of the big towns if that's what they want to do. It's less than 5 miles to Mount Dora, an artsy, vibrant town in Lake County which throws different events throughout the year. 19 miles to Sanford with its train depot and airport and all its other amenities. 20 to 30-minute drive to Winter Garden that is wonderful for so many reasons, but I consider the main one to be its fabulous restaurants. So we were in Sorrento to go visit the RedTail community in the Heathrow Country Estates subdivision. My customers were actually hoping for more acreage than is found at RedTail, but they were open to seeing it because the pictures made it look like the house had more acreage than it actually did. The first thing that struck me about RedTail was how secure it was to enter the community. The two entrances each have a box where one presents their driver's license. If they're not a recognized party, then they will talk to a remote guard who will decide if they can enter or not. On my second visit there, I got to see a situation where someone did not stop at the security box and was impressed at how quickly it was handled. Once I drove through the massive gates, my second impression was about the number of people who were walking the neighborhood and all the walking paths I could see. Since I love to walk, I was immediately drawn to it. But when I saw the first backyard on a house that was on a 1/3 acre, that I appreciated how thoughtfully this community had been laid out. The house was situated in such a way that it felt very private, but because of the golf course, it felt like the home was sitting on a couple of acres of land. That is how expansive it is. It was impressive. The backyards we saw of the other houses gave that same sense of privacy, whether it had a golf course view or not. RedTail covers 480 acres. It has rolling hills and grand oak trees everywhere. The trees line all the streets and sometimes even in the middle of the street. There is a walking path throughout the whole community. I imagine people can easily walk their neighborhoods and still stay under the shade. I look forward to verifying that in August when the sun in Florida gets very hot. I do know when we toured some of the homes in RedTail, I was struck how cool the back lanais were and how the yards felt due to all the trees. I later found out that RedTail has a well-respected 18-hole golf course which spans 7,152 yards and is a par 72 links course. There is also a 10-acre practice facility and 2 putting greens. In case you're not a golfer, a golf club membership is not required, though one must belong to the social club. Rules can always change, though, so it's best to verify that if you become interested in a home in RedTail but are not interested in a golf membership. The houses are mostly large, starting at about 2,400 square feet and going up from there. The lots range from over 1/3 of an acre to almost a full acre. Prices run from almost $600,000 to over a few $1,000,000. If one goes down memory lane, they will find clay tennis courts as well as a fitness center for those who want to exercise. The beautiful clubhouse includes the in-community restaurant, which is called the Hawks at RedTail, and card rooms. The community offers occasional social, cultural, or recreational events. I hope you enjoyed this little view into the RedTail community in Sorrento. If you'd like to see any of the homes in that community or in the surrounding Sorrento area, give me a call. I would love to show you what Sorrento has to offer. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. Do subscribe as I take you through the pros and cons of living in various cities in Lake County and introduce to you some of the other communities that give you properties with land. This is Jeannette McIntosh of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Florida Realty, wishing you that all of your real estate dreams come true.